this one working? Spelunky Classic. Oh, I didn't get the commentary. 1 second. Let me just go take that from here. So smart that I forgot this. Oopsies. What in the world? Alrighty, I believe this is everything. I believe we have it all set up. I can leave you three to the commentary. I have the stream. I'm streaming my OBS scene so you can watch.
Do we have the runners in the chat, or?
No, we have just they are in. Let me adjust the volume here. Hold up. Can you all talk so I can change your sound?
Yeah, sure.
Hello. There we go.
Yep. Alrighty. I think it's good. I think you three should be good.
Alrighty, we should be all set. We have our 4 runners set up. I think they're just gonna go for any general clear that they can get here. And whenever they're ready to start, let's get going.
Alrighty.
Yeah, let's see what Classic has in store for these wonderful runners.
I'm excited for the controls learning curve. It's always a good moment.
Yeah. Like the run speed in particular. I'm waiting to see that claim someone for the first time.
Oh, we have AOK already in.
Mm-hmm.
Off to the races. Off to the 1 HP. That's strategic.
Do Wedgie and JJG know that they're starting?
I hope so. There probably is a fair bit of stream delay going on.
Perhaps, yeah. Maybe we should say something in the Discord.
Mm-hmm. Here, I'll ping them real quick.
Whew.
Alright, there we go. Now we have our other 2 runners. Loki's still waiting a commercial break.
Yeah, so first we got the caves. I believe it's called the caves in Classic instead of the mines. Mildly fun fact. And yeah, like the things to watch out for really are the arrow traps. Like they are so different in Classic compared to.
Well, you can't
HD
whip
and 2.
arrows in this game.
Yeah.
And they're also a lot more floppy in this game. They don't travel as far, which is nice, but definitely a difference to look out for. You can already see the runners trying to get a handle on the controls. The thing about Classic is it feels like a lot more slippery than the other games, a lot more fast. We see AOK taking an arrow trap right there, just as you said, or saying it.
Yeah.
So place your bets. Who do you think's first out of the mines?
JJG
Oh, well, we got
the rescue.
Wedgie already.
Oh wow! Already in jungle.
Like, fun fact, damsels aren't guaranteed to spawn on every level in this game, so you take them as you get them.
They're especially bad in jungle. You're rarely going to get any.
Speaking of the jungle, Wedgie is already in the zone and just found out that orange frogs, after they're dead, don't turn into blue frogs in water.
Yeah, they can't be cured by water. AOK is stuck in a classic cobweb, probably the worst thing that can happen.
I'm actually very surprised 2 people have already made it into the jungle. Like that. Like I can testify that I did not make it this far within my first hour of playing this game.
Yeah, they're kind of crushing it. I think something that helps is being an HD player actually gives you a fair bit of advantage, just because it has really similar level tile layouts. It's a lot more jarring going from like Spelunky 2.
Also, Loki getting absolutely annihilated by that giant spider. Yeah, those are always fun enemies.
Good old classic
I might
spiders.
have a bit of stream delay here. Ooh. A death in jungle. Was that level 7?
Oh, that's kind of brutal.
Was he getting hit by that arrow trap? Very cool. Also, JGG figuring out how vampires work in this game. They don't work the same way they do in HD now.
They just kind of tend to fly to the ceiling in this game. They really love to go upwards. But if you can kill that vampire, you can snag a nice cape. You might be going for.
I think vampires have a shorter stun timer in Classic compared to the other.
They get up very, very fast. Although I guess that's compared to other Classic enemies tend to get stunned for forever.
Oh yeah, that is very true. I remember when I first played Classic, I was very confused. I was like, is that caveman ever gonna get up, or is he just gonna...
a jetpack teleporter. Ooh,
oh, wow.
This is gonna get exciting. Is he going to take the teleporter, though? That's the real question. Playing it safe with just the jetpack, it looks like.
Yeah, Classic teleporter is a little bit less appealing than HDME2 teleporter.
It does not go downwards, which is a little unfortunate. And the plus free rule does not work quite as well as it might. But that should be de-aggro, though, so... Set up for a very nice run here.
Oh wow, yeah, like Wedgie doing really well.
AOK also finding a jetpack and trying to wrangle his way around the shopkeeper who is doing some stuff.
Oh yeah, I see. Ediboy in Classic. I also got my first win with my first jetpack because like I saw a jetpack and I was just like, I have to make this count, I just played so slow. I was like, you see the funny blue object in Spelunky, and it's just you gotta do it.
Okay, JJG has the key was right there on the ground on the main path. So yeah, how the key works in Classic is that it replaces a piece of gold just randomly. So yeah, the key can spawn basically anywhere that the gold can spawn. It can also replace a gem, so it can also spawn inside the snake pit. You can replace one of the rubies there. It's very cool. It also doesn't have a failsafe, so it can just not spawn at all if it just doesn't find a treasure to replace. So Ujatrol is a thing in this game.
It's very exceptionally rare for the key to not spawn, though. But the nice thing is, the chest actually has a failsafe where if it fails to spawn, it will literally just spawn at the exit of the level, which is really nice.
Yeah, it'll either spawn directly left or right of the exit, which is really funny because both tiles of the next to the exit can be like terrain. So in that case, the Ujat chest will just spawn in the terrain.
Oh my goodness! And we have our first temple entrance.
Oh wow!
We got the hope for no crush traps incidents here because they do deal 10 contact damage per frame, so that's pretty much instant death on any run.
Yeah,
But
like
nice getting over all those Hawkmen.
Oh no, not Hawkmen. Classic
Oh,
Hawkmen.
no.
There's just something about them. They're so brutal.
They feel a little more erratic than the other two games, for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, classic crush traps are definitely one to watch out for. They are slower, but because touching them for a single frame will almost certainly kill you. But I suppose that doesn't really matter because we see Wedgie all the way at Olmec already. That's crazy. However, Olmec has his own special type of surprise in Classic. You just gotta. I mean, let's see what he has in store. Oh no! Oh no!
I think he had the right idea.
Oh no, the Olmec vacuum. It's a little delay. I was a little delayed on watching that, but that is unfortunate. Oh, Discord stream. That's probably. I was wondering. I didn't see you streaming. Discord stream. That will make a lot more sense.
Kato
Yeah.
can
Here
also
we
enter
are.
temple. That's Is he gonna make this jetpack Matic count? We'll see.
Level 14. Another close to another very quick clear here. Of course, Olmec is the big hurdle.
I don't know about you guys, but I wasn't actually expecting people to clear the game in this session. So
Um, I think I was expecting a little. While Classic is a very different game, the other Duke games do definitely give you an advantage if you play them pretty frequently. So
Yeah, I
there
mean,
goes the Matic.
I suppose we're also just seeing the runners in this event are very good Spelunky players in their own right. So I suppose it's a testament to even when the game is quite different, the skill carries over.
Oh, there goes Wedgie straight into a wall with the teleporter. That's a little brutal. We have an interesting Olmec fight going on. Some sort of safe strats maybe with the bombs. Gets stunned though. Oh, gets out of that one.
Yeah,
This might be the new.
respect. I definitely respect the safety. If you're not familiar with Classic Olmec, just going anywhere near him is terrifying because it's just horrifying.
There are actually Olmec safe strats with like 4 bombs or so, but they're not very well known for Classic at least.
Yeah.
But we've got a nice hole here. This is looking pretty good. Nice 5-tile gap over there.
Oh wow.
Just a few more layers.
Oh, yeah, okay, only one more stop.
Yeah, left side Olmec alignments don't really work that well in this game.
Oh, one more layer. Let's see it. Clutch it out.
No!
Oh, no. Oh, that is brutal.
Oh, no. Oh. So close. So close.
So unfortunate. Oh.
Well, that's 2 heartbreaks on Olmec already. This is both going very well, but also going very tragically.
Yeah, well, hopefully they did not use up all their jetpack seeds for this segment. Because Classic low percent is definitely one of the harder low percents. Definitely a lot harder than HD, at least.
Yeah. Like, the ledge grabs are the real killer. Like, it's... I didn't realize just how much of a difference ledge grabs make. Well, ledge grabs being consistent, specifically, make to the mobility in the game. Like, moving around in HD is generally much easier. Also, yeah, like it will be worth watching out for how many jetpacks appear because the specialty shop pool in Classic is it's quite big.
It's quite bloated.
Well, that's another jungle death. Everyone back in the mines, back in the caves.
That reminds me, the jungle is also called the Lush in this game, isn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I think it is caves, lush, ice, and temple. Or is it mines? Mines first? I should know this.
It's one of those things where I think it's caves, but I always call it the mines because of HD, and you know everybody knows the HD area is better, including myself before I played Classic. So it's just in my head, it's just forever.
Oh no, JGG getting stuck on the way out of the shop. A little bit of fall damage, and the shopkeeper is able to catch up.
That's rough.
Appears that none of the runners.
Yeah.
Ooh, the Cape Rob.
That's a very
nice KPM run.
It is very powerful in this game. Like relative to the other games, Cape is pretty comparable in terms of speed to the jetpack.
Seems like most runners are doing the just take an item and run out Rob, which is certainly effective if you don't know the aggro-less Robs. But as you can see there, Wedgie getting got by the aggro. The one aggro you get on the next level.
Yeah. It's one of those tricky things where once you learn the whip rob, it makes dealing with shopkeepers so much easier. But
well, it's very unintuitive. I don't think many people expect attacking a shopkeeper to be the way to steal without getting aggro.
Yeah. And the real thing that makes it tricky as well is there are whip robs in both HD and Spelunky 2, but the one in Classic is different because you have to whip whilst you're on your way upwards instead of when you're on your way downwards. So the timing is just totally different than you might expect.
I've actually found the whip rob in HD to be pretty comparable, although I do front whip rob in Classic, so...
Good moves at Wedgie there. I wasn't expecting the shopkeeper to jump 4 tiles onto the platform he was on.
That's de-aggro.
Yep.
Of course, since they have none of the shortcuts unlocked, they're going to be talking to Tunnel Man, who wants an exorbitant amount of money every single time.
Yeah, I think that's a clerical error on our part. I think we intended for the runners to use the save editor to unlock all the shortcuts in advance, but yeah, we kind of forgot to check on that. Anyway, yeah, the shortcuts are unlocked in a very, how do you call it? It's a very demanding delivery. Yeah, I think it's what 100.
Basically, Tunnel Man just wants a lot of money.
Yeah. It has to be said. All the shortcuts in Olmec is a very different experience in Classic to the other games.
I think the current ASO world record is like 30-something minutes.
Yeah.
Doesn't get much faster than that. We're never seeing a sub 30, I don't think. But someone did point out we have all 4 runners in jungle right now. Loki experiencing the very difficult Classic Dark level.
Oh.
As you can see, and just lost one of the flares. Oh, going flareless. This is bold.
Yeah, classic dark levels are very dark.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to. Oh, sniped by a frog. That's what happens when you try to play classic dark levels. They don't work. But Wedgie back in Ice Caves, which Cape is very powerful for. So hope we should be making it through here with no issue.
Yeah, the classic Ice Caves is generally pretty chill. I mean, occasionally the UFOs can be quite scary, but...
The key is to just keep far away from UFOs in this game, because classic explosions are really... They last 10 whole frames. You can walk into them far after they exploded, so... You just want to keep as far away from them as possible. Wedge, you have a chance to get the Scepter here. Don't know if he knows the 2 more drops it, but it's instead opting to just go through the level.
Come to think of it, yeah, the Scepter would be a pretty convenient item.
I remember when learning Classic, I would pick up the Scepter whenever I could. Just any opportunity. It's the only way I could get a clear because Temple's so demanding. Oh, a Dark level. This is unfortunate. Dark Temple is not where you want to be.
Yeah.
Especially with 1 health and 1 bomb. Yeah, that's not a position you want to be in.
Hey, but look at those Scarabs. This is a Prime Sunroom unlock world record seed. Look at those Scarab spawns.
Oh wow,
yeah. That Scarabs are very, very, very valuable in this game because of how the multiplier scaling works. I think one of them is worth like in the temple.
The Temple Scarab, I think, should be.
It's multiple thousand, right?
It's like $12,000, I think, because it's 4,000 base, and then you double it per an area. Well, not double it per an area, but add an extra 4,000 per an area.
Oh yeah, that sounds like 4,000 in mines, 8,000 in jungle, and 12,000 in temple. Because of course, no Dark Ice Caves levels, even in classic.
The Scarabs in Classic scale like the idols do, and we have Wedgie back at Olmec, no bombs to speak of, 1 HP, which is pretty scary because Olmec's spawn chance in Classic is 50%, so half of stomps you're going to get a spawn. But making a nice hole here, going for the same strat as last time, hoping to not get unlucky with gaps. Plenty of ropes to deal with spawns, fortunately.
Not the nicest gaps on Olmec.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice rope usage there. Looking pretty good. There's going to be quite a zoo at the exit door, but... Oh no, gets trapped in the corner with the zoo spawns. That little nook down there. Another close one. Back to the last layer.
Very unfortunate bat. So, I was excited to see on the final Olmec stomp there, because something that caught me out when I first played Classic is when Olmec does the final stomp, he often, if you don't move him over, he will vacuum you down with him. So I'm interested to see if that catches anyone out, because it certainly caught me out when I was trying to clear low percent for the first time in Classic.
If I'm not wrong, I think it happens more frequently if you were on the right side of him. We have another jetpack run by JG. Can't buy the bomb box.
Oh yeah, JJG with the jetpack.
Playing it very safe. All 4 lives, full resources still. Grabbing some crates.
Ooh. Slow and steady wins the race.
JGG actually picked up the crate to open it there. You don't actually have to do that in Classic. You can just press up and whip to open a crate. But Runner Group, who's very good at Classic, would actually pick up crates for years because he never realized. Little fun fact.
Yeah, I actually, for the longest time, I also never realized, so I can very much understand.
I have my own share of things that I did not know about this game for far too long. It's just some little small things that slip by your radar.
Yeah, the wonders of Spelunky. There's always more things to learn.
I just think it's incredible that Group managed to be as good as a runner as he was without knowing that still.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I see Wedgie and JDG. Oh, JDG making his way to the ice caves now.
He's played this very safe so far, and as long as you can keep that up, it might be a nice safe clear going on here. Maybe if you can pick up a few extra bombs, maybe even get some Olmec safe strats going to avoid all the nonsense we've seen so far.
Ooh, Reggie falling into the spikes in jungle.
Oh. Yeah, grabbing vines and ropes in Classic is not exactly easy.
Yeah.
They have a very small hitbox. A-OK getting taken out by the boulder, uh-oh. Oh no, by the dirt trap. I saw the screen. I saw it for a second.
JJG is in the temple.
JJG in the temple. Is he going to collect the scepter? No.
Not.
Sneaking right by. So if you don't know, the scepter is extremely busted in Classic because you can't actually be damaged by the projectiles that it shoots. So you can just spam it as much as you want. No risk, no worry. Clears out all enemies.
Yeah, it's pretty much a free way to navigate around all of the very dangerous Hawkmen in Temple. Although you still need to worry about the crush traps, of course.
Mm-hmm. Nice gold door spawn. They aren't always that nice.
Yeah, good old classic gold doors.
Alrighty. JJG looking to really make this run the one. Playing it very, very safe here. Nice bomb on the Hawkman.
I definitely respect that bomb. That was quite a tricky layout of Hawkman. If you...
Oh, 1 HP. Still gonna make it into Olmec. Oh, that's level. Is that level 14 or 15? My screen's a little small. 14?
Oh yeah, 14.
One more temple level. I thought that was gonna be it.
Well, it's worth noting in this game that getting hit by an enemy doesn't negate you from invincibility from fall damage. So he took 3 damage there because the first hit he got thrown into a wall by the Hawkman. The second hit was him hitting the floor, and the third hit was from the caveman.
Yeah. Although the nice thing is you get bounced around a lot less in this game, so if you are hit by enemies, and you aren't really sent anywhere usually.
Yeah, definitely. HD is definitely very bouncy, and yeah, that's not so much the case in Classic. But
Classic guys made it.
How the AIs work is that if you get noticed by one humanoid enemy in this game, every humanoid enemy on the screen chases you. So yeah, which is part of what makes Hawkman and Caveman very dangerous in the temple.
And maybe a bit of spoilers for the glitch showcase, but also Yetis can detect you as well, even though they don't have an aggro state.
I was actually not familiar with that. I'm excited to see the
no,
glitch showcase.
fall damage for JGG. Oh no!
To not move sideways there.
Yeah.
When you're
No, classic Olmec has. Oh no.
Moves in very unintuitive ways in this game. Yes.
So that's a third
Loki getting a kill on the man trap with the spike shoes by stomping them, which you can do in this game. Very good to know.
Oh yeah, Loki in jungle, got a cape, got
nice build, nice setup.
Yeah, some nice HP, nice amount of bombs. Pretty good run so far. Interesting to see how she takes this.
Ooh, JJG going for the Uji Eye.
You actually need to pick it up in this game.
It's a little tricky to use, although I'd still say it's better than the HD Ujit because that thing is miserable.
Yeah, as a general rule of thumb, I would say HD Uja is easier to use, but it's just not very good.
Its range is miserable. Ooh, is that Wedgie with a pistol?
Oh wow!
The classic exclusive pistol. There you go.
Yeah, there are two different types of guns in this game. Yeah, the pistol and the shotgun.
I think the pistol gets replaced later in the series by the freeze ray.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nasty arrow trap on the exit for Wedgie. Classic likes to have those. Sometimes you get an arrow trap directly adjacent to the exit, so I'll keep an eye out for one of those.
You can actually get in those exits, by the way, although it's very hard to do. The positioning's pretty precise. Loki making her way through ice caves. Got a nice cape. Playing it nice and safe.
Nice, slow and steady. Hopefully no unpleasant surprises from UFOs. Oh, so that's a bouncing rock. So that was a rock bouncing on the spring trap. The really scary thing is if that collides with a UFO, it will destroy the UFO. So you don't want to be near one of those when that happens.
But funnily enough, the rock itself can't hit you if it's bouncing up, though.
Yeah.
It's surprisingly hard to be hit by a rock in this game. It's very precise. Not one of the journal entries that you'd think would be difficult, but it is.
Yeah, you gotta get just the right wall bounce. It's very tricky.
JJG Loki just put a parachute into the top corner of that wall. That's kind of funny. By holding the crate up. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Loki in a very tricky situation. Very precarious. Oh.
Yeah, one of those blast deals like...
no! No, the ledge grab.
The UFO blast will be lethal because that is free damage, so that's a tricky situation to get out of. Unfortunate.
Yeah, I think Loki wanted the ledge grab, but it just didn't get it for some reason. Classic ledge grabs, very finicky, very tricky. Sometimes not as responsive as you'd like them to be.
Yeah, average classic ledge grab attempt.
Yeah. Classic ledge grabs are just, it's like a leap of faith. Like, they will happen when Classic decides that you are worthy, and no other time.
Ooh, JJG quitting out of the game to get the entry text again, I guess. Looks like Loki's on commercial break again. Yeah, of course.
Sounds good. Fair enough, fair enough. I imagine the other three are very focused on the
By the way, JJG, if you're wondering how you got quit out there, if you press the rope button in the pause menu, it will quit you out the title.
I did not know that. That's...
Just like the bomb button will kill you instantly if you press it in the pause menu, so be careful of those.
Oh yeah, like anytime I've been on a good City of Gold run, I'm so terrified that I will accidentally quit when I pause the game, because what you can do to appear in the Moai head in a City of Gold run is you can pause the game and press the bomb button to die, and then you will respawn in the Moai head.
Level.
Oh, good old blocked off levels. A nice classic of the Spelunky series.
Does not happen quite as frequently as HD with its tiki traps, though.
Yeah, HD is a huge fan of the blocked off levels, in particular. Many a hell run have been killed in the history of HD. So, hey, A-OK, how's it going?
It's interesting.
I think you had one attempt to Olmec so far.
Yep.
Pretty close.
I haven't been getting any shops, which is I guess the classic Spelunky experience, not just in this game.
They don't spawn nearly as frequently in this one.
Yeah.
Also, 1-2 shops aren't necessarily guaranteed to be item shops. They can be dice houses and they can be kissing parlors.
Yeah, I did notice. I got like 5 kissing parlors, so.
The real insult to injury as well is the prices of the kissing parlors are they're very high.
They scale out of control. They are ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like if you want to buy a damsel in the later levels, you better hope you're on a score run because otherwise.
That sounds steep.
The most expensive purchase in the game is a level 15 damsel, and I think it's like something ridiculous. Koi's probably knows the number on this, so I'll have to ask him, but the scaling per level is ridiculous. I think it scales by $5,000 per level or something like that.
Yeah, close in chat. That does sound very accurate. 225,000
to buy a damsel on the last level.
That is.
Yeah.
You better really want that kiss.
For reference, to unlock the sunroom, the high score achievement in Classic is 200,000, and with that, you would not be able to afford a level 15 damsel. So. There you go.
I've noticed the thing is I've just been struggling with the controls mostly because I'm an auto runner, not a hold to shift runner. So this is kind of messing with my head.
Classic does not have support for auto run, does it?
Nope. And then I also buffer into a level, which doesn't work. That's also another thing that's been interesting.
Oh, absolutely. I remember I was, when I first played Spelunky 2, I was an auto runner, but Classic has forced me to adapt to the ways of hold to run. Because it's the muscle memory of switching between hold to run and auto run is quite tricky, especially in triathlon settings.
I can imagine that, yeah.
Anyway,
Sam bringing up that Wedgie figured out you can't trigger a jetpack when you first steal it from the shop. It's a little stuck there. You have to actually put it on.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, sometimes I've noticed when I steal a jetpack, I'm still holding it when I run out of the shop. And even though I am a classic runner, I still don't know why that happens.
It just happens sometimes, I swear.
This game is a mystery. Sounds good.
Sure.
All right. Bye-bye.
Do we have Loki in here now? Hello?
Oh, hello, Loki.
Hello there. How's it going?
Pretty good. How about you? How is Spelunky Classic?
So 500 hours of Spelunky HD do not teach you what you need to know for Classic. I will say that much.
Yeah.
A little bit of a struggle there. But we've just been taking it slow and steady. And now I've got an old bitey, so that's going to be fun. Not the fishes. But yeah, it's been good fun. Been glad to be able to get to the ice caves, but those UFOs are definitely much faster than I'm used to, so...
Yeah.
Quite me. No, stay away. Ah. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh, the sushi wanted to have an herbal.
Oh no, the classic of both classic and HD, when you have to go underwater on the rushing water levels is all the piranha.
And that is actually intended pathing from the game's code, so, you know. Sometimes Derek just wants you to suffer.
Yeah, blame Derek for that one.
Good old Derek.
I did get a Mattock earlier, so every swing from that, I believe it was AOK said, was a blessing from Derek themselves, because they can break after one swing, which is something I did know about before going into this, so I was very happy to actually get a few decent swings out of it.
Yeah, it's a 5% chance per swing, but it feels like a 80% chance sometimes.
So that was a blessing. Play more ropes. Great to see.
And into ice caves with no back item, but
nope.
Oh, that can be quite tricky.
Okay, there we go.
I see you've taken the spring shoes, which is probably my least favorite item in Classic. I find them very hard to use.
To be quite honest, I thought they were the spike shoes when I picked them up, but I guess we're here now. I guess we're gonna see what we can do with them. Yeah, everything does seem a lot faster in Classic. I will say that much.
Your move speed is very quick. You can make a lot further jumps than you can in the other games.
Where are we going? Oh god. We're going this way.
Oh, Aoki falling victim to an arrow trap.
That little no may give you a little bit of a hint what happens there.
Oh, Wedgie falling victim to the sideways porter.
Oh. Loki falling victim to the slipperiness that Classic can have sometimes, I think. Accidentally slipped off the edge.
Into the abyss. AOK running solo spike shoes, which is a bold build if I've ever seen one.
I mean, at least man traps won't be a problem.
Yeah, exactly.
And everyone's back in the mines.
So hopefully we can get a clear here out of one of these runners. Ooh.
We've gotten pretty close. At least 3 people have made it to Olmec, so it's not unlikely we'll see a clear.
I was sort of expecting the Olmec to be the big bully of this segment, but it was still a lot worse than I was expecting.
Yeah, Olmec is quite janky in Classic. It does have to be said. He can be tamed when you figure out.
If you're getting another blocked off level, that's very nice to see.
Good old blocked off levels.
Although, in all fairness, Spelunky 2 is the only game where Olmec is not janky.
Yeah, HD Olmec has its own share of jankiness. I mean, I'm not one to judge how the HD and classic Olmecs compare, but yeah, they're both bad for their own reasons. Let's just put it that way.
Absolutely. If there's one thing that all Spelunky games have in common, it's that they are going to kill you. It's just a matter of how. You gotta.
That's all right. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for joining us, Loki.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Alright. We have Wedgie with a Jetpack Ujet. This could be a good start to a run. If he finds the black market, that could be a lot of bombs to deal with the Olmec jank we've been dealing with. $12.15. 6 minutes. This might be the last attempt here.
Yeah, let's see if anyone can get a good run going in the last few minutes we have. I mean, I think it's safe to say that it's been a success either way. Olmec runs, multiple appearances of Temple and Ice Caves,
multiple classic moments.
Absolutely. I mean, isn't that what matters in the end? You've got to get the full classic experience.
is watching runners deal with this game for our entertainment.
Absolutely.
I saw JJG in chat earlier. JJG, do you want to come in here? Would you like to talk to us? Or do you hate us?
Wedgie is clearly looking for the black market here. I don't know if he knows how the UJAT works in this game, but I'm fairly certain the black market isn't in the, or it was blinking. Oh, so it is in this level. Okay, just needs to locate where it is.
Yeah, classic UJAT is definitely a tricky one.
Yeah, the fact that it can.
Well, it's blinking quickly now, though. We think we have a beat on where it is right here.
Oh wow!
Oh, there we go.
That's gonna be a BM entrance. I would assume he doesn't know the black market Rob at all, but we'll see.
Yeah, the challenge is going to be how he handles the Rob.
Hello, JJG.
Well, it looks like we were joined by JJG.
Oh, hello, JJG.
So how's Classic treating you so far? How's it handling?
Well, treating me is one way of putting it.
Yeah, one moment that comes to mind is the Hawkman throwing you, then you took fall damage, and then a caveman ran into you in Temple. That was...
I thought that was going to be the run. I was so hopeful.
That Temple exit that I only just managed to survive was so scary. And then I just took fall damage on Olmec when nothing happened.
Okay, because Olmec didn't move over for you. This is going to be full aggro BM by Wedgie.
I thought,
Sorry,
I'll
go ahead.
Look in the ceiling for some extra bombs. I don't know if that's even a thing in this game, but I thought I'll go check. I just lost the jetpack and died, so never mind.
Well, everyone knows that the Olmec attic only contains ropes. That's how it is.
Ah, okay. I should bear that in mind. Oh, and this nonsense just here that I just died by. If you grab on a ledge and then you fall directly down, you don't grab on the ledge underneath you.
Yep.
Or is that just me?
Oh, yeah, no. No, ledge grabs in Classic are a different breed.
Yeah, you have to be holding towards the ledge as you move past, which, as you can imagine, is quite difficult since that will also make you miss the ledge if you time it wrong. So, and also it's just completely inconsistent. Even if you time it correctly, it may not work.
Okay. Well, it wouldn't be Spelunky if we didn't find out the hard way. So.
Exactly.
There is a keyboard exclusive glitch where if you hold left and right as you're falling down from a ledge, you can grab onto a ledge that's directly below you. But it only works for like certain heights. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to memorize a table of heights that it works on.
4, 5, 8, and 9, something like that.
Oh, this is a jetpack.
But it's one of the few times. Oh yeah, they're kind of crazy on the exit here.
Oh no. What is he doing?
Oh, I see a jetpack.
Nice.
Oh!
Jetpack.
Okay.
Oh, we're a little bit delayed here. I assume something went wrong.
Something, yeah, I played badly. I'll take that one.
Oh,
the
right back into the shopkeeper. That's a tough break.
Yeah, they really seem to go after you quite a lot more effectively. It feels like that anyway.
Yeah, shopkeepers honestly feel a bit more similar to Spelunky 2 shopkeepers to me in Classic, in that they do seem a bit smarter, whereas HD shopkeepers are just chaos.
Well, yeah, they're impossible to predict in HD, I swear.
I have not got used to arrow traps in this game yet. It's like the closer you go to them, the more chance you're going to have of getting past them.
Yeah.
And I did see in the chat early on, Guess say something about spiders, and that is so true. The spiders in this game, they are all over the place.
They are so fast. Ooh, A-OK taking a death with the jetpack there. Another shopkeeper victim.
Ooh. Always stings to die with the jetpack because, you never know when you're going to get your next one in Classic.
Especially cool being as bloated as it is.
Grab, and not doing it. Yeah, ropes are very difficult to grab in this game.
You have a very small hitbox.
Yeah.
Definitely playing a lot of HD is helpful for knowing the level layouts, but I feel very much like a brand new player in that right now I feel like this game is impossible unless I get a jetpack.
Yeah, the low percent experience in Classic is definitely something. Like, even for someone like me who is much better at Classic than HD, like HD low percent is much smoother. A much smoother experience overall.
Have any of the other players gotten to Olmec low percent yet?
I believe it's 3 any percent runs to Olmec so far, but no low percent.
I got to Ice Caves low percent. That's the best so far. But than that, 1 any percent run to. What about the chain route? Has anyone tried to go for that so far?
Wedgie has gotten the Ankh, and then died in the black market.
Oh wow!
So, pretty good start.
Yeah, the real thing about Classic Chain is the black market is very, very easy if you know the ROP strategy, because you just don't need to deal with shopkeeper aggro, really. But very, very difficult if you aggro all of the shopkeepers. Because I find...
aggro just one of them, or just not all of them anyway?
It depends on how you aggro them. Like, if you just throw an object or whip one of the shopkeepers, only that shopkeeper will get angry. But if you kill a shopkeeper or steal an item, then all of them will get angry.
And if you destroy sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, the real killer for me is the frozen zone and how it interacts with the black market. Like, you might notice that shopkeepers stop moving when they're far off screen, so they will be in the same place when they, re-enter the screen, which makes it really difficult to lure them because they will appear on screen and then immediately shoot their shotgun at you. So it's kind of tricky to maneuver around them in the small space of the black market when you have like all of the shopkeepers angry at you. So it's definitely.
Speaking of lower than ice caves from earlier, Wedgie is making very good progress on this ice caves with like basically his starting resources.
Yeah, I think this is probably low percent. I don't know if we saw any damsels earlier.
Yeah, I wasn't checking to see if he got anything, but yeah, this is very solid.
And that's in the temple right there. Ooh, Prayers to Kali blocked off level. That's very rare, actually. I don't think I've ever seen that. Oh my gosh. Classic being extra mean to these first-time runners. That sounds good. Taking the bomb bag, so it's no longer low percent, but definitely going to be helpful here.
Stones can spawn in the spike pits on Dead Are Restless levels, apparently.
Yeah, that's a fun feature.
Yep.
This were level 13, yeah, that would have dropped the scepter, but since this is level 14, it just drops nothing.
Yeah. Unlucky to, in some ways, was unlucky to get such a fast level for level 13 because it meant no Tomb Lord, which meant no Scepter.
Well, the Tomb Lord in for Weggie's level happened to be on the bottom of the level, but yeah, it's usually a death sentence for
another Prayers to Kali. Another Prayers to Kali level.
Barry?
Berry mode?
Alrighty.
Oh, well, that is the second time Wedgie has made it to Olmec, I believe.
Mm-hmm. This is our last chance for one of these runners to clear Classic, so let's hope for the best.
Yeah, praying for no unpleasant surprises.
Mm-hmm.
Olmec, have mercy.
Only has one bomb, going for the tried and true, 5-tile stomp down method. Let's see.
I mean, hey, with
Hopefully those
That's gonna mess him up.
Hopefully those gaps don't cause any unpleasant realignments.
I think those gaps are fine because they're not on like the edges of the 4-tile and they're in the center, so I think they should be okay. But we'll see. Yeah.
Wow, really lucky spawns.
Does he know to drag Olmec over? That's the question. He does!
He does!
This
Wow!
is it. 4 lives
Very impressive
remaining.
run from Wedgie,
Very,
getting a
very
clear.
impressive.
Now, in the last seconds, clutching out a win.
Yep.
And that is a perfect ending to the segment,
Yeah.
I think. Very, very well done to Wedgie.
Yeah.
Yo,
Not even a
GG,
back
Wedgie.
item.
Congrats.
Very entertaining segment to watch.
That was very close. We had a lot of very close runs early on. But,
Absolutely. I mean, I think every runner put up a very good attempt, considering that Classic is deceptively different, even for people who are familiar with HD, because the controls, like the mechanics, the game is quite different in some like deceptively mean ways. So, very good performances from everyone.
And thank you all so much for your commentary. Really,
yeah, of course.
Really good to have some classic mains commentating this instead of me.
Yeah, and thank you so much for the runners for participating. This was a really fun segment.
Thank you very much for having me. It was really enjoyable. Really fun to try.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, JGG, and thank you to the runners as well. It was very fun to commentate. Awesome segment, and yeah. So what's up next?
Trivia.
Trivia.
Ooh, trivia.
That is why Close
I'm definitely going to want to watch this. I wrote some of the questions, so. If you get a classic question, it was probably me.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing these mean classic questions.
We only have 7 of the people who signed up for trivia. 3 of them were just playing in the thing that just ended, though. AOK and Loki and JJG. So I want to lose trivia so hard. I don't know, Bumper. You know a lot of random nonsense. They're asking about trivia. Our players are confused. What do you mean? Join my evil quiz. Okay, we got 10 people now. Who are we missing? I don't need to have Zahazel as my name anymore. Oh, hi, Kenny. Alrighty, you guys gotta get out of here. You gotta get. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. You gotta go.
All right, see ya.
Okay.
I can't even drag Nitrom into the pit because he's a moderator.
We're still missing 4 people and my evil quiz.
Dang, if we're missing 4 people,
Wow.
we could have done Kahoot after all.
Don't.
That's
Did you
pretty
just
funny.
let's get this over with me, GC? That's messed up that you say that. I.
Well, you know, GC being a teacher by occupation should have more Kahoot experience than anybody else.
This
I
is
don't know.
true. Kind of cheating, actually.
I think this is going to be
Sorry.
easy for her.
I'll give the people another 2 minutes to join my evil quiz, and if they don't, then I'm going to start without them. The evil quiz is... it's been open. Is... Loki is in the call. In the
How
pit.
many questions of trivia do you think the answer has been said at some point so far today?
At least
in this-
one.
I can think of at least two.
Okay.
I definitely think of one, or at least it's been hinted at by somebody. Yeah, there's definitely at least two. This will be funny. Just
I can't believe I just got
paying
out-referenced.
attention.
It me. It Gary. Okay, I think we have all of the... Who are the two people I'm missing out of curiosity? Are either of them online, or can I just start without them because I don't care?